So, welcome back. This week, it's been a lot of smaller boats around. They're all trying to chase the tuna. So, with a bit of settled weather, like here, we've had a typical winter's day, really cold in the morning, beautiful days and beautiful sunsets. So, it's been a nice week actually. But so everyone is flocking into Greymouth with this nice settled weather. They've been keeping an eye on it. There's full drives and boats everywhere. They've just been coming down the bar and checking the bar out before they head out. So they're waiting for the tide to come right. This is what they're after. This is a bluefin tuna. So just imagine catching that online. So this is them all parked up. Someone's left their bait. Probably dark when they went out. So they're all heading down the river. There's a line of them just. So we're in Greymouth there, and they're going down to Hokitika. So it's about 37 k's they've got to go down. So here's Hokitika here. There is a river there, but it's a bit tricky to get out. It's just lots of sandbars and stuff. But some people do pop out there because it's a lot closer. So they've got plenty of gas. I think I worked out there's 200 litres on the top of that. So you can work out how much it could cost. So they trawl in behind these factory boats. So here's even like a cruiser heading out. They've come over for it. So then the Galatea decides to come in. Well, he's been coming and going left, right and centre, but he has to try and navigate all these little boats, so hopefully they get all out of the way. These two were sort of paused for a while and think, oh, what am I going to do? And this one just took off and thought, there's enough room for me. So he went for it. So when I was down at the bar, I just went down to have a little look, and then all these boats started cruising down the river, and I didn't have time to get over onto the north side because it was a bit of a shame because I was looking straight into the sun. So I've tried to cut a lot of it out, but I've had a lot of sea spray and sun straight on the lens. So this boat, I think, what do I do? He manages to get out of the way. So this next crossing, I want to sort of show you what happens when you have a little bit of speed when you're going out the bar. Obviously it's pretty hard on the boat, and it's got a lot of gear in your boat as well. It smashes around. And then compare it to the boat following this one. So here you go. You could he just takes his time. That boat's probably got twice the horsepower than that last white boat, but he just takes his time. What he could have done is waited up the river a little bit for the sets to, I think actually these might be the sets rolling through, but it was a small day and he probably knew that. He knew they're not breaking in the mouth, so you know, you don't need a lot of speed. You just need enough just to give yourself over them. Yeah, so I don't know if that other guy was just panicking, wanted to get it across the bar, or he was just having a bit of fun, but he did slow down on the bigger swells. So yeah. And then this guy, he was stoked to get out. that boat's not going to sink, but it looked a bit smaller than the rest. But it was 3 degrees that day, so I don't know if it'd be pretty cold or not. But if the sea cut up, he'll be sprayed all the way home for 37 k's. So I had a count up of how many trailers were around, and I counted just under 60 trailers, so I think half of New Zealand was here. So I think New Zealand just about come to a bit of a halt. All the tradesmen out there, I'd hate to want a tradesman in a hurry that day. We should have a national holiday, the tuna season anyway. So I've got a little collection of the smaller boats heading out. I got a radio call saying there's a boat under tow, so I shot down there, and then the Corsair headed in. You can see how cold it is there. So there's a small tuna boat, must have broke down, so he's towing in. the light was very poor. There's a car up there on the thing, but you'll see his tow line whipping in the water there, so he managed to get him in and safe. It wasn't a really big day, but there's odd decent wave rolling through, but not that often. So they got him in safe, and then this next boat, the Fellowship. So this Fellowship doesn't get out that often. He's a farmer, and he takes it out every so often. So with these nice flat seas, he's come down and he's shot out. So that's a long liner. So I noticed as he left the bar, he sort of turned quite sharp to go south. But there's a big sandbar down there, because he probably hasn't been following it, because it's a flatter sort of sea. He probably couldn't see the sandbar. So most boats have been just heading straight out for quite a while, especially if there's a big surf on. But it probably would have been alright if a set had come in anyway. He would have just rolled over it. It wasn't a big day, but yeah. So he's just passing over the sandbar now. They've been breaking right out there where he is now. On as you see, just coming up, that a set rolls in and actually breaks where he's gone out. But he was just out enough just to keep out of the trouble. So we're going to finish up with Anita heading out on sunset. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you in the next.